everyone and welcome back to a new video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing pets that I want in the future. Now you might have seen a channel called Pet Production do this video with her friend Funny Bunny. Check their channels out if you haven't already. I'm sure that you've heard them already though, because they are such great YouTubers and I love both their channels so much. But this video is inspired by them, and yeah. Number one is rats. I would really like some more rats. Throughout the past few years I've had 6 rats in total, all boys, and 4 of them were adopted from various places and 2 of them I brought. My first 2 I brought as babies. I'm definitely going to end up with some rats in the future whilst on this channel. I don't know if you know, but I started this channel with a rat, but he didn't really make it into any videos because he was old at the time. There's been a few instances this year already where I've almost brought rats. I almost brought a group of 5 males in January. Really wish that I'd seen that a bit sooner and got them though, because it was literally amazing. I almost brought 2 Russian blue rats the other week on Pre-Loved. There's been a few incidences where I've almost got rats already this year, so I wouldn't be surprised if I end up having a video at some point of me getting more rats. I'm not really opposed to having females, I just prefer the personalities of males better, I think. And I also would really like to have a double Rex rat at some point. That's pretty much just like a hairless rat. So number 2 is actually a group of female mice. Now I wouldn't be opposed to getting a male mouse, especially if I was adopting one and helping at the rescue. They're kind of hard to rehome, but preferably I would prefer to have a group of female mice, about between 3 to 6 of them. I can watch them playing in their tank and stuff, which I think is like one of the biggest reasons that I would like a small rodent, is just so I can set up a tank, to be honest, and watch them playing in it. Number 3 is a hamster. Now I'm not really too fussed about what sort of hamster, but I've never had a hamster before, surprisingly, so I would kind of like a male Syrian as my first. I'm not really bothered about what colour it would be. I do really like the white Syrian, well, white hamsters and brown hamsters and like white and cream hamsters, but I'm not really bothered what colour hamster it is. Number 4 is I would like 2 to 3 rabbits. Now I'm not really too bothered about the genders, probably males because I think they're easier going. Might be wrong there, I'm not really sure, but I think having a pair or trio of rabbits would be so cute. Also because rabbits live such a long time, I would first of all never buy one from a breeder. If you want to buy your rabbits from a breeder, or if you want to breed your own rabbits, then that's fine, I guess. But I think that there's so many rabbits that need a home already that breeding rabbits is just unnecessary. And in some cases people just breed their rabbits over and over again, which I think is really unfair. Yeah, and also because the rabbits live so long and are such a high maintenance pet and so expensive when it comes to vets and stuff, I think I'd really like to foster them, because that means that I can experience owning a variety of rabbits but for a much shorter amount of time. So if I ever decided that a rabbit wasn't for me, then I haven't got the full-time commitment of keeping the rabbit, and also it means that I can own a lot more varieties of rabbits. Number 5 is actually one that we used to have, and it is a coral-free fish tank. So we used to have a giant fish tank in our living room, and it was filled with rocks, crabs, corals, clownfish, angelfish, mandarin fish I think it was called, other little blue fish. We had a porcupine pufferfish that didn't last that long, but we had one of those at one point as well, which was pretty cool. And I think having another coral reef fish tank would be so nice. Number 6 is sugar gliders. Now I think sugar gliders are so cute, and judging off what videos I've seen on Instagram, which isn't that many, but I've seen like videos of them like swooping down onto people, don't really gliding, that's it, gliding, they're a sugar glider of course. But seeing videos like that makes me think, oh, they're so cute, and I would love to have one of those and cuddle it. But I don't know a lot about sugar gliders. In fact, I've never researched sugar gliders, so I don't really know if sugar gliders are cuddly pets. I'm guessing that they haven't been in captivity for that long since they're exotics. 8 is one that I was very wanted last year. Summer last year I was very considering this and was researching and all sorts, and it was donkeys. We do have a field at the bottom of the garden which we're very fortunate to have, and it will be big enough for 2 donkeys, and the only reason that I kind of ducked out getting donkeys was because at the time I had my GCSEs coming up, and then that was going to be like a lot of hard work to do. Also because donkeys are like very rare. I've never seen an advert. I have looked a lot of times when I'm just bored and browsing for animals, but I've never seen a donkey for sale near me, so that's kind of a bit unrealistic to actually find one. And also donkeys are obviously big expensive animals that need a lot of understanding, and I've not really got any equine donkey skills. If I got a chance I would definitely own or potentially foster donkeys. Now number 7 is a very recent one to me. I've not seen anyone hear about these or have for these, but it's Gambian pouch rats. So I only found out about these like a few weeks ago when I was online pet shopping pretty much, and I saw an advert not too far away from me actually for Gambian pouch rats. Now I had no idea what they were, but basically it's just a rat that has a pouched fat chubby face sort of, and they cost a lot of money. They live, I think they live about 7 years, and they can go up to 1 metre in length, so potentially it's just a giant rat that lives a long time and has a cute face. Because they're very exotic, I think that they're not really very well in captivity, friendly pets or anything like that, so I'm not really sure if that would work. Number 9 is a micro pig. Now micro pigs don't exist as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure that the micro pigs you see are just baby pigs that eventually grow into either pot-bellied pigs or even bigger species of pigs. But I think I'll get like a little baby pig, have it in the house, that'd be so cute. Obviously it would get too big to probably live in the house full time, depending on what species it was. But it could always live outside after that and then just pop in the house when it wanted to. Sorry about the angle change, I had some storage issues to deal with. I don't know if I would ever actually get a pig, but just the concept of having a little pig running around is so cute, and don't be fooled by the videos that you see online because not every pet is going to be like that. Number 10 is a phoenix fox. Now I think these can be kept in captivity, but I'm not sure if I'm thinking of a different type of fox that lives in the wild or not. Phoenix foxes are so cute, and if I could have one I definitely would. Number 12 is again a very unrealistic one unless I was like searching on the black web, but it is a monkey. I think having a pet monkey, especially like a little baby one, would be so cute. Obviously adult monkeys are adorable as well, but I think just having a baby one to start with and then watching it grow would be so cute. It's kind of like more of a fantasy pet. Again with koalas, I would like a koala but would never be able to have one. So number 13 I think we're on is a fat-tailed gerbil. Now when I went into like an induction day on my college last year, we got to hold these things called fat-tailed gerbils, and it was basically, it looked like a hamster but it had a short stubby fat tail. It was like roll on their back, asleep in our hands, and it was the cutest things ever. I think I have actually seen like an advert for one for sale before, but if I could have a fat-tailed gerbil then I definitely would. Another pet that I would really like is squirrels. Now ideally I have like an aviary thing with a few red squirrels and a few grey squirrels. Now they can't live together, they fight and all that sort of stuff in the wild, and also they're wild so you can't really have squirrels as pets, but if it was like a realistic situation then I think having pet squirrels would be adorable. This is the last one I think. I feel like I've probably forgotten something somewhere, but the last one is a very realistic one that I'm definitely going to have in the future, and that is rescue dogs from Greece or Romania, places like that. So these countries, they have a lot of dogs that are just strays. Like you don't really walk around England and see stray dogs, but in Greece and stuff you find a lot of stray dogs and cats. They get run over, they get shot, all sorts of horrible stuff happen to these. And I personally think that these dogs over in Greece and Romania are literally the adorablest dogs ever. Like, I'm sorry, but you do not find dogs in England that are like those dogs in Romania. Like, and you can pay to have them sent over here for not that much, and I think it's definitely a better alternative than breeding dogs when there's so many strays already that need a home. Don't really agree with breeding dogs. I know people pay thousands to have a dog that's been specifically bred, which I find ridiculous, but down to personal preferences, and definitely do not support breeding dogs in puppy mills or backyard breeding systems or anything like that. I really like a disabled dog, so a dog with one eye or a dog with 3 legs. I think that's like the maximum I could go with having a disabled dog, just for my current lifestyle now in this house with the animals that we've got. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I'm very sorry that the lighting was awful, everything is awful, there's a glare. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!